Hi guys, Brian here, Big B Rebooted. Can you believe 2023 is just about over? Man, this year has just absolutely flown by. Flown by. It's like a blink of an eye, man. Boom. And it's done. You know, we've got, a week and a half left and we're done. Today is the 23rd of December. So it's like, wow, where'd it go? And from where I started this year, I was pushing almost 400 pounds. It was really big. I was having trouble getting out and doing fishing videos. I almost gave up the fishing channel just because of, I physically, it was too much for me. My knees were really bothering me. My back was bothering me. It was difficult. Very, very difficult. Well, I had managed to put several videos out, fishing videos out. I don't know how, because I kind of suffered through it and just gritted my teeth and went for it. Had surgery, and I have a bariatric series. Some of you already know that, some of you don't, but I have a bariatric series on here where I had room-wide gastric bypass in May. That has changed my life considerably, considerably. I am way more active. I've lost a whole person in weight. It's crazy. My knees don't bother me as much. My back doesn't bother me at all anymore. It's an amazing thing. It really, really is. Thank you guys that have joined up, that watched specifically the bariatric stuff. I appreciate you. I really do. Thank you for following along. The questions I've got, they've all been really good questions, and I try to answer everything that is sent to me. And I answer honestly. I'm not going to sugarcoat anything. So, some people like that, some people don't. That's name of the game, man. Name of the game. But this year has flown by. I had that surgery done. I think it was 6 weeks after I had surgery. I had been in contact with another YouTuber, Willie from Wanna Go Fishing. Well, it was Wanna Go Fishing. He changed it about 2 months ago to the GraytOutdoors to kind of expand his channel. But I'm going to put his link down in the description. So please check out his channel. He's an awesome guy. Awesome channel. He has awesome content. You won't be disappointed. Willie and I have been talking. I had said in one of my videos that I was looking to buy an Old Town Sportsman PDL 120, which is a 12-foot, the newer version, 12-foot pedal drive kayak. Well, Willie had the Topwater 120, which is the older version, which, it's basically the same thing. It's just it doesn't have all the updates that the new one does. But for real, I'm not complaining. He and I struck up a deal. We had a couple phone conversations, I believe. We talked back and forth through emails and text messages. We struck a deal. So my son and I drove down to Virginia, which I live in central Pennsylvania. Drove the 6.5, 7 hours, whatever it is, because of traffic and all that. We drove down. I bought the kayak. I met Willie. Had a great time with the guy. Awesome guy. Very, very awesome. I'm hoping that this summer he'll come up and we can make a video. I'll take him fishing. Whether we go kayaking, whether we go wading, I don't care. I just know he'll have a lot of fun and, get to see the area that I fish, which would be pretty cool, really. But we made a deal. We drove down. I bought the kayak from him. Brought it home, and when I was still healing at that point from surgery. So right away, I had this kayak for 2 or 3 weeks before I felt comfortable enough to take it out. And then you guys, if you follow the channel, I've been taking that thing out. It has just changed, absolutely changed the way I fish and the way I produce content to put on my channel. It is amazing the difference that I've had with fishing from that kayak. And it's a whole new experience, and it's one that I enjoy. It opens up so many more options for me that it's pretty cool, man. So thank you, Willie. I greatly appreciate you selling that to me. And for real, guys, I'm going to say this, and I'll say this publicly to anybody. Not only did he sell me a kayak, I made a pretty good friend, you know, pretty good friend. He's a really good guy. You know, had he not had a channel, or I had a channel, and had he not just commented that, hey, he has one that he would sell, you know, I wouldn't have actually met him. I wouldn't have driven down there. I would probably never go down there because I really don't have a reason to. But things happen for a reason, and I'm a firm believer in that. So it was really good to meet you, Willie. I'm hoping that next summer you can come up and, you know, we'll have a blast. We're going to have fun fishing, man. And yard sailing and antiquing, if you will. You'll like that. But anyway, I go out kayak fishing. It's opened up. It's broadened my horizons. My goodness. There was a stretch this summer that when I went fishing in this kayak, I did, I don't know, 6 to 8 hours in this kayak each of these days. But I popped out 60, 70 fish. Bass, mostly smallmouth. You know, incredible. Incredible. I cannot say enough how awesome that is when you can just kill it like that. And I had a stretch of a month and a half where I was just on fire, where I was catching 50 plus fish every single time I went out. And it's crazy when you hear me say that, but it's true. It really is. And anybody that's gone fishing with me knows that I'm not BSing you. And the other great thing about that kayak is it gives me awesome exercise, because if you watch the videos, I'm pedaling and I'm constantly going back and forth and staying with the current. And so I'm getting a workout. And a couple times this year, this past summer, you know, I had kayaked, or I had pedaled enough when I was kayaking that when I got done, my legs were jello. I was beat. But that all helped me lose weight, you know. And it's kind of funny, it all coincided with, you know, the cold weather rolled in, I stopped going out on the kayak, and my weight just kind of stopped. I stopped dropping weight. So I'm looking forward to the spring when I can get back out kayaking and back out wade fishing, and, you know, and who knows, maybe I'll try some trout fishing again this spring. Who knows? I don't know. I'll try it. I mean, what the heck, right? But I got to meet a lot of people. I said about Willie, you know, I met another fella, and I actually went fishing with him, Mark Lee from OnlyFins, and I'll also put a link to his YouTube channel down in the description as well. Mark's a really good guy. We fished once together. We actually had plans to go out again and try it again. But the first time I didn't even have a video because my cameras, the day we were out there, it was so freaking hot that every single one of my cameras glitched. Every one of them. And most of the material that I had caught that day, that I had captured, recorded, whatever you want to call it, was corrupted. You know, my files were corrupted because of the freaking cameras overheating, which, GoPro, man. It was crazy. That just, I was so frustrated at that point. And I've had certain, you know, I've had certain things happen like that throughout the year that it's crazy how frustrating that is, but you learn from it. And when I fished with Mark, he also had Brian Ayers with him. Brian makes lures. I'll put his name and link down there. I think he has a Facebook page. I don't think he has a YouTube channel, but I'll put his link down in the description as well. But I met a bunch of my subscribers this year, more than I have ever. And I got to tell you, it's awesome when you guys, you know, say something to me, recognize me. I've had people ask me questions, not just bariatric questions, but fishing questions. You know, I've had people out of the blue, hey, you. And I'm looking around like, is this dude talking to me? You know, and he, you know, the first thing out of their mouth is, do you have a YouTube channel? And when I say yes, you're Big B Rebooted. I'm like, yeah, that's me, man. That's me. And then, you know, it's cool. It really is. It's kind of creepy when it's, you know, in some of the situations I've had to deal with it or that I've dealt with it, but overall it's pretty cool. And, you know, every single person that I've met it's been an enjoyable experience. I haven't met anybody that's been really, you know, but it is what it is. I've been lucky so far. But anyway, this year has been fun. I've caught so many more fish than I ever have. This is the best year by far I've ever had fishing wise. Hands down, I've caught more fish this year than any 2 years put together. That is no BS. No BS. Absolutely awesome year. Cannot thank everybody enough for subscribing, for liking my videos, for watching my videos, man. You know, it drives me. It keeps me going. And I greatly appreciate it. I appreciate every single one of you guys. I really, really, super, super, really do. Super, super, really do. Well, whatever. You know what I mean. You get the point. Nothing but love. But I just had a great time. You know, I met a couple YouTubers, fishing YouTubers. I actually got to meet Tanner Holmes, which Tanner is a sprint car driver. He was on the World of Outlaws tour at the end of the tour this year. He is from Jackson, Oregon, I believe. And to be quite honest, you know, I never thought I'd get to watch him live, race live. Well, as it turned out, he came to a local track with the World of Outlaws tour, and I got to watch him not once, but twice. And my wife, my son, and myself, we got to meet him, had pictures taken with him. We're in one of his videos. It was pretty cool, man. Pretty cool. But, you know, this year has been phenomenal. I can't say enough. Crazy, crazy, crazy time. You know, I'd love to be able to put stuff up with the band I'm in. You see, you know, I got music stuff sitting behind me here. I'm in my little man cave, or as other people say, my basement. But, you know, I would love to be able to put music stuff up, but I can't because I've had 2 strikes already, copyright strikes, and they pretty much told me if I had another one, that's it for me. So I stay away from that stuff. But the band has taken off. We've had some really neat things happen. We brought another member on board. It's just opened up. 2023 has turned out to be a fantastic year for me. It really has. So, you know, I was going to do a year in review type video, but you know what? The heck with it. I'm just going to sit here and talk for a minute and then, you know, go from there. And then I'll see you next year, I guess. But well, okay, guys, I'm going to wrap this up. Man, it's been awesome. It's been awesome. What can I say, man? We're 2 days away from Christmas. So the first thing I would like to say is, on behalf of me and my family, I wish all of you a Merry Christmas and have a safe, wonderful, happy New Year. Please be safe, be responsible, because I want to see you next year, man. I want to see you next year, okay? You guys take it easy. There's more to come. Thank you for hanging in there. I greatly appreciate every single one of you. I've said that like 1,000 times, but I mean it. Thank you so much. God bless you guys. Take care. And we'll see you in 2024.